Anybody else want to talk about their market? Sure. Come on up.
What do you know about me, Perry, that you dare talk about or not talk about?
Very little.
Okay.
I try to keep it that way.
So, Perry, let's talk about the general market or the specific market of commercial real estate and raising private capital.
So who's your customer? Who do you want to attract? You want to attract people that give you money?
Well, we like people that have money.
Yeah.
And they're interested in doing
you.
something more with it
Right.
than invested in the stock market, right? But they don't exactly understand how real estate investing works, specifically commercial real estate. Or they've dabbled in single-family residential.
Yeah.
And they want
to
to
graduate
do
up.
a little bit better.
Right. So all right, so the first term is commercial real estate investing 101. So that kind of leads you to believe that they're really super green. They don't know anything. Passive commercial real estate investing means they like passive income, obviously. They don't want to be active in the process.
Does it show which one of those, like commercial real estate investing 101, does it show what the source of that is? Like, is that one of our blog posts? Or
it doesn't. It's just a commonly searched term.
Okay, good.
Commercial real estate investing books. Which means if you want leads, what's a lead worth to you? What's a customer worth to you? If you get a customer, how much are they worth to you?
The good ones, $50,000.
Yeah, 50 grand.
The bad ones, we hope they're at least 5.
Yeah. So there are a couple of ways you might be able to attract them. Like you might be able to buy books and sell them on the used market, which is an interesting idea. Some people, if you got a high enough...
Sal and I had the same expression over there.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If you got a high enough value customer, right? So what you might want to do, who's got the #1 book on commercial real estate investing?
We're biased.
I don't honestly, there's one that I can't remember the name.
Well, let's say
Confessions of a Commercial Real Estate.
There you go. So you could actually buy that book from Ingram, right? Buy them by the case, right? Put it on the used book market in Amazon. You're going to sell the used book to the guy who buys used books versus new books, which about a third of people do. And then you've got a way you can ship that book directly to them with a bounce back offer in it. And you got a lead. You're not supposed to directly market to that lead, but you can absolutely use it in retargeting. So that might be one of your ways, right? Because they're looking for books. You've got an odd market where people are looking for books. Most people don't look for books, right? Better off to write a book. If you know that many people are looking for it that way. I'm really seeing a lot of basics for dummies, for beginners, 101. So that means your stuff needs to really be simple. I mean, you got to get dummied down like crazy.
Like 4th grade, maybe?
Like 4th grade, maybe. You got to be really dummied down. So that tells me that. Let's see what Answer the Public says. And Word Tracker. See if we can break the internet.
But the getting started market searches, and then the veterans already have their contacts, right?
Yeah. Commercial real estate investing, how to get into commercial real estate, again, brand new. Commercial real estate investing PDF. People are looking for a PDF to download, specifically. By the way, the PDF market, the PDF, people looking for PDFs is way bigger than you think it is. Right? If you want to, and those are real, true information seekers. If you've got, now I'm probably going to get when I pull this search.
Do you like the word blueprint instead of PDF, or do you prefer PDF, Perry?
Nobody searches blueprint.
Nobody searches blueprint.
Yeah, they're looking, give them what they're looking for. Don't give them what you think they need.
Yeah, that's magic.
So commercial real estate and 101.
Can anybody read that?
101 investing, commercial real estate investing strategies, a commercial real estate investing 101 PDF. It's crazy how much it's all super, super, super basic for beginners, for Canada, Australia. Commercial real estate investing podcast. Is there one?
Yes, we have it. It's called The Commercial Investor Podcast, starring Sal the Cranky Banker and AJ the Happy Sap. It's great stuff.
There you go. Commercial real estate investing versus residential. You know, I really think everything that's coming up here just really tells you that the market.
This is what our revenues show as well.
Yeah, the market's just really, 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 really green.
Yeah.
You know, so when you're writing to them, you're going to have to use. I would use. If I were in this market and I were serious about it as you are, you know what I would do? I would write a fable. I'd write almost a children's book about it. You know, have you ever read Who Moved My Cheese?
Yeah.
It's the story of the two rats,
Yeah.
right? You could absolutely do that with the story of two real estate investors. One guy did residential, one guy did commercial. Here's what happened. And get a children's book writer to write it for you. It doesn't need to be more than 30 or 40 pages long. Have somebody illustrate it with some cartoons. That's what I would do.
You can do that on Upwork probably for like $1,000.
Not much. Yeah. And if you get the one out in the market, really, really, really like super simple. Like there's a great book on. So you know what Scrum is? Scrum is.
I know what it sounds like.
Yeah, Scrum is a project management system, right? Agile Scrum. So there's a 10, I think it's called the Incredibly Simple Explanation of Scrum. It's 99 cents on Kindle. It's a huge selling book on Scrum because it emphasizes the brevity of the book, right? It doesn't, because commercial, you tell me I've got a commercial real estate investing book, instantly in my mind it's that thick and weighs 8 pounds, right?
Yeah, it's like a med school book.
Right, it's a textbook from college, right? Tell me you've got something very, 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 very different, right? It's so simple a child could understand it and make the
It's almost like the Wall Street Journal. One guy read the journal.
it's the same pitch. The pitch always works. Yeah. But two paths. This guy took one path, this guy took the other path, and here's what happened. So that's what I would pull out of that initial research. There's a lot more research to be done. You're going to go through your competitors. You're going to look at the reviews of the books that are out there, what do they like, what they hate. Didn't tell me anything about this, didn't tell me anything about that. They don't say anything about so-and-so. You know that's all stuff that's important to them, right? Don't take too much into that because it's a very small market sample, but it gives you some general data where you don't have any, right? Does that help? That's what I would do.
Thank you, Perry. Sal.
Do you think that the grades like or patronizes the reader like?
Yeah, you could totally be more. You could have a higher status among far fewer people.
And that doesn't work. So I get
Yeah, it doesn't
okay.
work.
Yep.
I think you want to. I don't think it really degrades it. You look at somebody like I think Who Moved My Cheese didn't degrade Spencer or whatever, and those guys. It didn't degrade them at all, right? It was Seth Godin's books are by and large children's books.
They are. Yeah.
They really are. Mm-hmm. And he's revered as one of the greatest advertising minds in the world when he writes Purple Cow, right? So don't let that affect you. People spend far too much time thinking about how they're going to be perceived based on
You're absolutely right.
what they sell. And it's a really, really, really stupid thing to do in almost every case.
Yep.
Almost every case. You look at Trump, right? He's president of the United States of America. Just looks like a freaking buffoon. He doesn't give a shit because guess what? He's the president of the United States of America. And everybody's saying you can't do that. And you know where they're saying it from? Not from the White House. Right? So there you go. I love that guy. There's that movie, that teacher that ran that rough school with a baseball bat. He said, everybody's saying this some bitch can't do that. He said, you know where they're saying it from? Outside. Right? So, all right, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Perry.
All right, thanks.
And for the Perry, the genius that Perry is.
Whatever. All right.